On to developments in a capital murder case that we've been following since our newscast at 4 today. A former death row inmate will instead spend the rest of his life in prison after a hearing in the same case that resulted in a death sentence just 2 decades ago. Channel 2's Phil Archer live downtown to explain what happened in court today. Phil?
Well, that's right. Buck won't be going back to death row. He was awaiting a rehearing on the case that put him there 20 years ago. But today he agreed to a plea deal to avoid the possibility of facing the death penalty again. Buck agreed to plead guilty to 2 charges of attempted murder in exchange for a life sentence. The 2 new charges stem from the same shooting spree that put him on death row 20 years ago. That was after he broke into the home of his girlfriend, Deborah Garner, and started shooting. 4 people were hit. Buck killed Gardner and a friend as her 13-year-old daughter begged for him to stop. Buck wept today as Chanel Garner confronted him in court.
I know, Dwayne, you feel everything I feel. You really do. I mean, so we both got to live with this. I mean, I just needed to face you today.
Buck was sentenced to die, but the case was reversed because a prosecution witness told jurors during the trial that Buck was likely to reoffend because he's black. Garner's sister angrily denounced the plea deal today as political correctness.
What happened here today was a travesty, and it's a disgrace. What he did to those children was just as bad as Sandy Hook. It was just as bad as what that crazy man did in Vegas yesterday.
But the DA says seeking the death penalty again likely wouldn't have changed the outcome.
The Harris County jury would likely not return a death penalty conviction today.
So Dwayne Buck is headed back to prison for life. He'll be eligible for parole in 18 years when he's 73 years old. Reporting live downtown, I'm Phil Archer, KPRC Channel 2 News.
Thank you, Phil.